Hey guys, I hope this goes through. Trying to do a live in here. Not sure if it will actually go through or not. Let me check my connectivity, because I'm in the room that doesn't get a lot of internet, so, but I think my phone's on data, so I should be okay. Let me just quickly check my page. Let's see here. Bear with me. My laptop's a little slower because that's going on Wi-Fi, whereas my actual phone is not. I might have to move in the other room if this does not work. Testing, testing. Oh, yep, it says I'm live. Okay, cool. It's not showing up in here necessarily, but it does say I'm live. Okay, good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the other window, and here we go. Alright, so let's get going. I'm going to get going. Happy Saturday, happy Memorial Weekend. We're all hopefully enjoying our weekend. It is 9:27 in the morning right now, and I just came on here because I had a free moment and I wanted to share with you my Ditch and Switch shop order that I do every so often when I see a couple products that I'd like to get out of the house that are chemical laden, and I'd like to replace them with something a lot less chemically and harsh on my skin and my body and things like that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to unbox this, and then I'm going to read to you a couple little things that I have for information based on why I ditched and switched some of these things, and you know, different things that I've done. So anyways, don't mind this. The pollen is out and it's aggravating my whole entire throat and everything, so I can do a video on that later, but hopefully it's not gonna rain too much. Well, it's supposed to be raining today, but oh hey John, what's up? Alright, cool. This is just a unboxing of my shop order, but I will be doing a little bit later in the day an update of what's been going on here, because I haven't really been on lately with all this craziness going on, and I think it's overdue for an update. So, but this is this for right now. So let's get to it. Alright, let's see what items I got and I ditched out for the chemical not so good ones. Alright, so of course you get your thing, and then you get your Essential Edge. And my cat might jump up here in a couple minutes. Yeah, she's going to. So if you get a black little thing in a minute. Oh, there she is. Come on. I don't want her stepping on the camera. There you go. Go by the window. That window's open, but this one's not. Right when I'm doing a live, right? So we've got this, of course, for the month of May. So like I said before, don't step on my computer. Oh, she's gonna knock the computer. Yeah, I know. Meow. Here, go over here. Oh, the window's not open. Hold on. Look. There. Sorry about that, guys. Whew. Okay, so anyways, I mentioned this one when I did my ER unboxing. It's actually got our CBD information, the difference between marijuana and CBD, and then all sorts of things about learning about your deep relief roll-on and the things like that, and then our new new ways to help you succeed business promotion. About when you hit certain ranks, you get bonus one-time payout. So like, if you hit star within so many months and you get so many legs, you get $50 right off the back from them. If you hit senior star within so many months and you have so many people, and it's structured just so for working that hard and building your business, you get $250. Then you go executive, within 3 months of that and one additional leg, all these different things, you get $500. That's what I'm working towards right now. Because I'm like, $500, woo! Not sure. I'd have to hit it by the end of June. And right now, I am not exactly there. I need a lot of more plugging along to do, so. But then after that, then you hit 4 months to hit silver from that, and then you get 1,500. So, these are all like the things that you have to hit, the milestones. And then for hitting those milestones, Young Living likes to thank us for working so hard to ditch switch and stay with the healthier lifestyle. And so they worked on the bonuses, which are awesome. So yeah, that's cool. Especially it's set up for like a first time enrollers to basically be able to get all this within a year, to like hit it, all the benchmarks. So that's really cool. But I'm not going to be talking about that right now. And then it's also got what we do with the Uganda, Young Living Foundation, and stuff about next month's Essential Edge because of this whole pandemic thing that's going on. They're switching and going like paper free and things like that, and less people and all this stuff. And then of course you get all your rank ups, on that place, and then you get all these like memories of the kids that they're helping in Uganda. And then there's a leadership corner with a leader and telling how hard the person worked to hit their milestones, and that like if you work real hard you can do it. And then something about virtual offices, passwords, do's and don'ts, which as a techie I wouldn't think you'd have to reiterate that, but I guess you do. Oh, I'm so excited. Alright, so here we go. This was a quick thing because we don't have a lot of people in the, they're not packaged as hardcore like they were before, because we don't have a lot of people, of course, with the social distancing and making sure people are working from home. The office is based out of Utah. So what happens is, before they put a lot of packaging in, and actually right now the packaging is part of their being healthy and not having any product waste or anything like that by 2025. So they like there's hardly anything in here. Like they used to be like all in boxes and things, and it's just items. So okay. So the 2 items that I got that I ditched and switched are, of course, well actually 3. 2 different kinds of mascara, because the last mascara that we had was good and it was healthy, but I wasn't in love with it. So of course I didn't really use it a lot. And then of course none other than the deodorant, Valor deodorant, guys. This is awesome. This is all natural deodorant that is amazing. I've been using the other deodorants that I've had, which were Mountain Mist or Meadow Mist, Mountain something, and they've discontinued those for right now. So they brought in 2 other ones, and I wasn't really privy to like Cinnaburst and Citrus Fresh type ones, because I'm not really cinnamon. Okay, I get it, it's more Christmassy. Maybe I'll use it around Christmas time to make myself smell very Christmassy. I don't know. But like for the work, I'm like, not really into it. And then the Citrus Fresh, I'm not really a citrus person in general anyway, so that didn't really, I'm like, ugh. And then every time they had the Valor, because the Valor was extremely like rare, because Valor oil is like our godsend. There's a story behind Valor about the Romans going into battle and how they got courage and things. And I just love the smell anyways. It's very woodsy. It's very, like, I don't know, like empowering. Actually, I'm just going to open this up anyways. So then when, this month, every Wednesday we do a, back in stock order thing, and then also a, wow, they fully had the whole entire thing encased. They didn't do that before. That's cool. And then, sorry. Oh my god. I am so glad I got 3 of these, because, like, this is so amazing. I'll just sit here and I know, it looks weird. I'm sniffing my freaking deodorant. I haven't used Valor oil in a while, and now I'm kicking myself for it. I should have been using it right along. But I because it's such a highly coveted oil, I've been like coveting it. And now with like not so many people there and shipping being limited, and I think FedEx or what? No, UPS. No, FedEx. I don't think you can do FedEx anymore because so many people were getting sick. So then they discontinued they lowered their thing, so we had to do a different shipper. So a lot of us were like, oh, who do I go through now? And so like I just normally just do my Young Living Go, which goes through the normal post people. So I don't mind if I get it like 10 days later or in the middle of the month when I order it in the beginning of the month, as long as I get it, because I've got my other stuff. But dang, I'm gonna be going through this like nobody's business. This shit is amazing now. This is like my new favorite deodorant, guys. This is holy fuck. All right, so it's infused with black spruce, blue tansy, and frankincense essential oils. Because Valor, I don't think I have a Valor in here right now. Of course, I'm in my room without my oils. But this. Okay, so it's aluminum-free and paraben-free. Now, those are the ones that block your pores and mess with you. All right, John. Talk to you later. You can catch my other replay for the updates that I'll do a little bit later, too. About Gramp and what we've been doing here and all that stuff. Have a good day. Happy Memorial Day weekend, John. Okay. Oh my god. Sorry I'm a bit, like, really squirrel brain, but dang. I'm totally putting this on right now. Can't stop smelling it. But yeah. Alright, here we go. Whee! Oh, I'm gonna be like smelling like awesomeness now. Just a couple rub. Oh, that is amazing. I love it. I love it already. It's even better than the other one that I had that I was loving. That's even better. I got 3 of them just because I didn't want them to go out of stock again, so I stocked up. So I'm like, I'm gonna be using this every day. It's gonna be woo. I'm excited. So anyways, I want to explain to you guys a little bit about why I switched over to a natural one instead of going to the store and buying that. For one, social distancing really good. I like to shop online. Don't have to go to the store or deal with any public that way. Anything like that. 2, my body doesn't like chemicals. Hasn't for a while. Ever since I was like a senior in high school. Have had so many issues with so many things. So I've learned through the years that if you ditch and switch out a bunch of the chemical-laden products that are everyday products on, over the counter, things like that, stuff that you find at the stores, your health all of a sudden jumps back up to where it should be. The more you keep it up, the better you are. That's my story, basically. I'm not sure about anybody else, but usually it's common sense, okay? I've noticed, though, with a couple things before and finances being tight, I've had to go back to some of the chemical-laden things and, like, say, the water that's got not purified and things like that. And different, like, foods that I've had to eat and put in my body that I can't digest and things because of financial restraints, especially now. Basically, my health starts going back down again. Okay, like gluten. I had the whole thing about gluten. But basically, I noticed that when I started doing natural things and natural, not chemical-laden products, that even on the products, hey Chuck, that basically, I feel a lot better. So basically, I transferred this aluminum-free, and paraben-free deodorant, natural deodorant, and I'm actually going to read you a little bit about what actually the deodorant is all about. Let me get to the... Okay, so, deodorant has harmful ingredients, the everyday ones. Okay, you don't want that in you, because the stuff that it's got in it, which is like the, I'm trying to read, I had a thing here that had it, but I can't find it. But basically, the chemicals that were in the stuff, like all the stuff on the back that you can't read, like the aluminum, the oxide stuff, some of the metals that are in it. It goes in your system and it blocks your system from doing what it needs to do. So you're building up more chemicals and more like metals that your body has to excrete to get it out because it's like overloaded with stuff, and you're like, ah. So basically, you don't need that. So basically, what you do is you're meant to sweat. Okay, so these over the counter ones are there to be like, oh well, you know what, we don't want you sweating. That's the whole point. You know, but then that blocks it. The reason why those pores are open, that's why we sweat, is because it's getting those toxins out of our body. You know, so that's, I mean, it's common sense. If you sweat, you know, you do that. Now, of course, you want to make it so that when you sweat, you smell good. You don't smell stinky. That's why the sweat smells stinky, because it's all that toxin. Now, I've also found out that the more healthy you eat and the less chemical products you use and things, the more, at least my sense, the more my sweat smells normal and not funky. Okay? Makes sense to me. I mean, the less chemicals that you're putting into your body, the less the body has to excrete through the sweat, right? You know? So this is also another way of helping us become more healthy, to be able to be trained and train our brain to be like, okay, we're going to be doing this. Hey, Pam. So I first started with, see, they don't have the older ones on there, and my other one's in the other room, and I'm not going to get up and go get it. But I started with the mountain one, mountain mist, I think it was. And it was really cool, because I like the mountain, like the earthy, woodsy smells. So that I love that. The more like flowery, dainty ones, they're okay, but I don't gravitate toward that. And I was using it for so long, and it was awesome, and I haven't had any issues. I've actually felt a lot better doing it. I am. And so basically, once I did that, I noticed I felt a lot better too. The more I used it, it took about a month to 3 months for my body to get acclimated to releasing the toxins that were from doing over-the-counter deodorants and things like that. And then once that went, then my body was fine. I was awesome. I actually felt a lot better. My sweat wasn't stinky like it usually is or anything. And when I didn't put deodorant on, or I forgot during the day and I was doing like work and stuff, my sweat didn't stink as half as bad as what it did. It smelled a little bit, but nowhere near like the yuck. You know, like how you guys are like gym boys or something, and you're in the gym locker room and they're like, ugh, you know? Awesome. It didn't do anything of that. So, I'm going to read on the back of here. Okay, so it's got black spruce, blue tansy, and frankincense, and it says it's clinically shown to inhibit growth of odor-causing bacteria to keep you feeling fresh all day. It's exactly what I said, basically. Then you go, of course, 3 to 4 light strokes under the arms every day. And then just how to keep it stored. Then, of course, it's got cocoa in it. Cocoa seed butter? Cocoa. Never would have thought of that. Well, cocoa, basically we know chocolate. Cocoa opens up pathways. It's got caffeine in it, kind of. Probably good for opening up the pores to release more of the toxins that your body doesn't need and putting the good stuff back in. Or maybe it just smells good. And then you got arrowroot. You got mango. Oh. Might have to watch a friend of mine. He's allergic to mango, so this is good to know. And then he just can't be smelling my armpits. Not that he would, but oh well. I'm like, hey. No, I wouldn't do that. It's not nice. And then you've got safflower oil, black cumin, grapefruit oil, black spruce, camphor, blue tansy, geranium, frankincense, and sage. That's cool that this has got sage in it. Sage is a really good oil and diffusing, whatever, to keep negative things at bay and to stop them. And it actually goes with your aura and it protects you too, which is cool. I'm really excited that it's actually got sage in it too. Maybe that's why I like it. Because it's like, oh my god, and it's so calming. Like, the moment you smell it, you're just like, relax. At least for me, like, holy crap, dude, that's awesome. Okay, anyways, enough with the deodorant. I'm going on too long. Alright, so I'm really happy about the deodorant, as you can see. My other 2 items are basically mascara. Okay, we've had mascara before. I haven't fell in love with it. I didn't really use it. It's natural, so they're trying to make a formula that's able to not take not be super liquidy, but have the consistency of, like, say, your over-the-counter chemical brand one, but without those chemicals that will go into your olfactory nerves and your eyes and things like that, because, of course, it's on your eyelashes, okay? Plus, it's got lavender in it, and lavender, we know, helps the hair growth. So, of course, hair growth, eyelashes, longer lashes, woo-hoo! I've got a double row of lashes anyways. So I don't really, I mean, my eyelashes, you don't really need a lot for mine. I mean, I got dark eyelashes anyways, and I got double row of them. So I've never really had to do eyelash or eyeliner or any of that stuff. I'm not really a makeup person anyways, but I figured, hey, you know what? Let's see what this does. So these are two, and they're natural ones. So, of course, they're not going to have the chemicals in it to dry immediately fast, okay? This is what happens when you normally get chemical-free things. What you're used to over the counter is fast, easy, and quick on the go. That's why it does that, and it's because of the chemicals that are in the product, okay? If you want the fast, easy go, things like that, you're going to have to sacrifice some things if you want to go natural. I'm not saying sacrifice everything. I'm just saying these ones, they're still natural, and they still dry pretty fast, but what you want to do is you want to wait like 5 minutes before you do the volumizing on the lengthening, or vice versa, okay? There's volumizing and then there's lengthening. I got them both to try them both, and they're buildable, okay? Awesome, right? I know nothing about makeup. Never really did. Never really had a mentor that did that. My good friend Nina, her daughter does cosmetology and stuff like that, so I'm going to have her at one of these times do my makeup one of these times. And actually we had a Savvy kit. They discontinued it because they're reformulating a lot of the products to make them better, because a lot of the products were just like, okay, well, they worked fine. They were awesome. But they just didn't like them. They weren't good enough according to them, so they wanted to make them even better, which is one reason why I love this company, because if something doesn't work and they're like just par, they don't care. They're like, nah, it's not going to be just par. We want to go better. We don't want to just settle, okay? Yeah, they could have settled for just saying, okay, you guys can get this kit and, you know, we'll get the money for it or whatever, and that's awesome. No, they didn't want that. They wanted premium quality products for the customer because they only think of the customer, okay? The money on the back end is great, but this company is geared toward specifically the customer and the customer base, okay, and all natural stuff. So anyways, they basically took the kit down because they're like, nah, it's not good enough. And I'm pretty sure come June convention, which is now digital because of this whole social distancing and all that stuff, they're probably going to be bringing it back out. I'm almost 90% positive that they're going to be bringing out and unveiling a new premium starter kit for the makeup. All natural mineral makeup. I have the mineral makeup here from when I got it before. Just never really had time or the gumption to go and put it on and mess with it and stuff, because I'm not really one of those people that would take 5 hours in front of the mirror and just dabble, put it on my face. Now Jeannie, my friend Jeannie Poole, she does that, and I'm like, Jeannie, you're gonna have to do my makeup one of these days. She does another company that is all natural based from Europe too. She was just explaining it the other day on a video, so she knows more about that stuff too. So anyways, of course they're only in black yet, but they're probably going to be blanching out later. This one's volumizing, this one's lengthening. Now each one's slightly different, and they don't have the parabens or any of that other crap that's in them. So here's the, ooh, that's a different kind of a bottle. That's cool. Now the other ones we had before were basically kind of clumpy. They didn't move. They weren't flowing. But these ones, a lot better. I haven't tried them out yet, so let's see. And the applicators were different. These two are the applicators are different. So actually, what we had to do is to thin it out a little bit. With the other one, what we did is some of our leaders told us to put a couple drops of lavender essential oil in it to move the mascara, make it more fluid, and it actually did work. It's just I at the time didn't have time for any of that, and I'm just like, and I put it on the shelf and it sat there. So now I'm excited to try these. Oh my gosh! See, now that's even better. See how that did not stick on there? That's not clumpy at all. It's completely clear. I know it's like faded, but the old one, it would clump up on the brush. Oh, I'm excited. Yep. And that's a bigger brush. So this one's volumizing, which I don't technically need volumizing. But it's also got like lavender in it. Alright, now let's check the other one. This one's going to have a different brush applicator because, of course, this is lengthening, so you want... Ooh, and it's a different color. Oh, you can tell the difference! That's even better. That's awesome. And then it even says lengthening on it. And this one says volumizing. Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's see here. Oh, wow, look at that brush. That's really small. Small, you can't really see it, but it's smaller. It's angled a little more. It's like a fan out brush. But that would make sense. And the adapter in the middle is a lot tighter than the older versions. So that's how, like, when the wand comes back out, it actually cleans it from all the debris, the excess mascara in there. Oh, okay, this is cool. Like, I would try it on here, but I don't really know. I don't want to mess with it because I can't really see. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to try this, guys. Let's see if I can do this. This is going to be scary, guys, so just bear with me here. Alright, I'm going to do the lengthening one first. I'm doing this without a mirror, so... If I was in the bathroom, it would work a lot better. Wow. And I'm not even, like, I'm hardly touching. Oop, that might brim of my hat. This one's a little bit different because... One of these days, maybe a little bit later today, I'll actually do a video on and guys, this is kind of crazy because I was never trained. I don't know anything about makeup. This is all like off the hip. Wow, you can really tell the difference. I might start using this at work now. Alright, and then you gotta... I can feel it though. I can feel it's on there. And the volumizing is the other one. So of course you just put it on there. You wait a couple minutes. And granted, this is all different for people because I don't usually do. You can feel it on there. But you gotta wait a couple minutes for it to dry. And I keep batting my eyes. And like, okay, I'm doing this in front of a camera on a cell phone, so it's not gonna be the best. And granted, I have a lot more eyelash than some. Alright, so this is the volumizing. Let's see what this does. I'm gonna keep hitting my hat brim. Yeah, it definitely works a lot better. You don't have the clumps that the other one did. I keep catching it on the corner of my eye. Well. That's really cool. Now, granted, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see anything. Now, this is the other issue. If I had to put my glasses back on and it gets on my glasses, that might be an issue. I didn't think of that one. But we'll find out. Alright. Bat my eyelashes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Wow. Now, granted, this is not like what I would normally do if I was in the kitchen, If I was in between a mirror or something, I'd probably put it on a little better, a little more thick. But like I said, just with this, I don't have a mirror really, and it's just watching myself. So, yeah, it did make them a lot darker. And it did kind of bring them out a little bit, but I didn't get the bottom of this one as much, you can tell. That one's a little more. But yeah, so that's cool. And I'm not having any reaction in my eyes or anything, so that's really cool. I'm going to have to definitely start messing with those now. Awesome. Now, hopefully, we'll be able to have opened up areas and things that, you know, events that we can go to. Because I would like to get out my nice clothes and go to events. But, anyways, so, I was gonna, like, break it down with all the technical things about what's in the chemical versions of the items, but right now, can't find that. Oh, and this is what I did want to show you. My friend Chelsea did do an actual, that's her comparison. Savvy's on this side, and then that's her natural one on that side. So, 2 layers, lengthening. She put it on really deep, but she's more into makeup than I am. So, that's how you can totally tell the difference between the two. So that's kind of cool. And then, let's try to see here. Like I said before, they had a different kind of version of it. They didn't like it. They recalled it. They gave you product credit for it if you bought it, which I did. And then basically you got product credit, or you can have a full refund depending on what you wanted. They were all about it. They're like, no, this batch is not cool. They had some customers calling in being like, okay, this is something weird with this. What's going on? And of course, it was awesome. So they could have just been like, nope. What the heck did you do your butt? She's been trying to freaking go over here, cat. Yeah. I know, I love you too. Do a bunch of other different things, and they're like, nope, this is not what our quality is set up to be. We're sorry this batch went out like this. We're gonna refund everybody. And they didn't even, like, they took it upon themselves to contact us, the customer, even if the customer didn't say anything or didn't care whether or not they weren't pleased or anything, or just dealt with it. Like me, I'm just like, I'll figure it out. I probably just won't use it, but, and then they're like, no, you were one of the ones that got the batch number, whatever, and, it wasn't what we wanted, and we'd like to reimburse you for either 40 ER points, which is our Program Essential Rewards, where you get product credit, or you get product credit in the amount of $29.75, or you could have the full thing refunded, depending on which one you wanted. I went with 40 points, because basically, at the time, I wasn't really into mascara. I'm like, I'm not going to really use it anyway, so I'm like, I'll use the 40 points towards another ditch and switch, or my lavender that I use all the time at night, to help me sleep. So, that's awesome. So, anyways, so that's that. I wish I could get you... Alright, so so here's a little stuff about the mascara. It's flake-free shade infused with lavender essential oils to nourish and condition your lashes, and lavender is also very good for hair growth. So, like, that's why I use a lot of the lavender shampoo for, like, volumizing and stuff with my natural hair. Another product to ditch and switch. And then it's clinically tested for ocular irritation and safe to use on sensitive eyes. My eyes are sensitive. That's why I haven't really been doing a bunch of this stuff. And right now, with the other ones, not necessarily Young Living, but a different company, I was never really able to use eyeshadow or mascara or anything because I have extremely sensitive skin. Always have been. My grandma used to call me Princess in the Pea because anything that was like small, like a bump in my bed, I'd feel it and I wouldn't be able to sleep because I'm that hypersensitive to things. Hence one reason why I can't have a lot of over-the-counter items or foods that have different things in them because my body's just like, yep, not gonna happen. I mean, you can have it, but you're not gonna be happy at the end. So, and then basically it just tells you how to apply it, which of course we all know, and I kind of showed a little bit. And granted, that was a lot because I grew up more with masculine tendencies than feminine, so I didn't really have a feminine role model that did a lot of makeup and things, and I wasn't really interested in it, because I was always just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna go do this, I'm a nerd, I'm not really into the makeup and all that. So what I just did right now is a break, guys. That's me going out of my comfort and like, whew, okay? Alright, and then, trying to find... It's a clean formula, weightlessly conditions lashes, and builds length with every application for a bold, naturally beautiful look. Hence the picture I just showed you from Chelsea. Like I said, they're more makeup into it. And then the volumizing one is nourishing. Yes, non-clumping, as you saw. Yes, it is non-clumping, which I'm excited about, because before when you took that wand out, it was all clumpy, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to put this over here and not use it. Or I could use it for like some other thing, which I never did. And then natural and non-irritating. As you can see, my eyes are not flaking. I'm not touching my eyes. I can feel it on my eyes, but it's not heavy. It's not super heavy. And granted, I put a little on, but I'm not having irritation. I'm not having anything. And then it delivers thicker, long-lasting lashes without toxic ingredients and the need for touch-ups. See, I haven't touched up yet either. So it's all Savvy Minerals, and I'm excited because I'm really looking forward to, I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with a Savvy Minerals makeup for June, like 15th or 18th when they have the convention. So that'll be back out there because, like I said, I have a friend that was interested in that too. So we'll see. And I wish I had the thing about the chemicals in Everyday Mascara to compare it with, but unfortunately, that's why this is off the hip, random. So, but anyways, that's what I got. The lavender, or the volumizing and the lengthening lavender infused mascaras. And of course, the Valor deodorant. And I'm totally gonna go put Valor on right now because I totally want that. And I keep forgetting to put it on because I love it so much. And it's like always out of stock. And I'm glad I got these because these are going to be like out of stock all the time now. But anyways, I'm sorry this went so long, but I'm glad I was actually able to do this. Thank goodness to data and unlimited data programs on my phone. And you guys have a good day. I'll be on a little bit later for a update on what's going on over here at the house and how all the family's dealing with this whole social isolation and me still working my part-time job and things like that. And I will see you on the flip side, everybody. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Love, light, and blessings, everybody. Namaste. See ya.